In a development that's raising eyebrows across global capitals, Iran's missile forces reportedly conducted an unprecedented test of a long-range ballistic missile, launching it over Russian airspace toward the Sea of Siberia with prior coordination from Moscow. If true, this represents not just a technical milestone for Tehran, but a geopolitical shift with implications for the balance of strategic deterrence. Now we dive deep into what we know, what's claimed, and what this might mean for world security. According to recent defense reporting, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, launched a high-speed long-range missile test involving an unusual trajectory. It passed through Russian airspace reportedly after obtaining the necessary clearance and continued toward a target area in the Sea of Siberia as part of a technical evaluation. This level of coordination, if correct, suggests Iranian missile technology is not merely being tested in isolation, but potentially being integrated into a broader strategic framework with Russia. Traditional ballistic missile tests, whether by Russia, the US, China, or North Korea, usually follow trajectories that stay within national airspace, go over sparsely populated regions, or transit international waters only after departure. Iran testing a missile that passes over Russian sovereign airspace, even with permission, would be a precedent for Tehran's ballistic capability demonstration outside its own borders. This implies extraordinary trust and strategic deconfliction between Moscow and Tehran, something rarely seen in public defense cooperation. Tehran has previously made controversial claims about advanced missiles. In late 2025, state media released footage claiming an Iranian missile with ranges up to 10,000 km, theoretically putting continents at risk. Though these claims lacked independent verification and contextual data like test flight paths or telemetry. That earlier Iranian ICBM claim was widely viewed as part of strategic signaling rather than confirmed operational capability. In today's reported test toward Siberia, the type of missile, whether a true ICBM, a long-range intermediate ballistic missile, or an advanced high-speed demonstrator, is not confirmed in open sources. Because of this, responsible analysis must treat the flight profile and coordination as significant, but not definitive proof of a matured Iranian ICBM force yet. An intercontinental ballistic missile has to achieve very high velocities and altitudes, follow a suborbital trajectory, and ideally be tracked by independent sensors. Russia's own ICBM tests, e.g. RS-24 Yars over long ranges, illustrate how complex even domestic testing is, often involving coordinated airspace notifications and long-distance tracking across Siberia and the Far East. For Iran to conduct a test that transits Russian airspace, it would imply clearance from Russian air defense authorities, real-time coordination to avoid commercial and military traffic, and confidence in the missile's guidance and range capabilities. This is not something done casually. It suggests a technically advanced and politically negotiated operation. Even if the system isn't a fully deployed ICBM with verified range data, the act of cooperation itself sends a powerful signal.